Hey, it's summertime, so I know you are probably running out of activities to do with your kids. So as a professional writer and editor, I wanted to save the day, save the summer, and come to you with some fun writing tips. I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do with your kids. The first writing activity is a pen pal activity. You'll need to enlist either a friend from school or a family member. They can live in the same city or they can live out of town, and so have your child write a letter to them talking about their day, talking about their summer so far, and then send that letter off, and then have that child who's also participating write back in response, and then they can go back and forth throughout the summer. It can be a summer-long activity. All you need is just paper, pen, or maybe they can type it, but I say let them handwrite it just so they can get a feel of what it was like for us back in the day, and then you just mail it off. The second activity is to have your child write instructions. Now, they may think that they will be able to accomplish this activity fairly quickly, but when you get into writing instructions out, it can get to be very tedious, and so they can do something like instructions on how to tie their shoes, or even instructions on how to prepare a pizza. And like I said, they're gonna think that they can get it done fairly quickly, and if they do, then that may be an opportunity for you to talk to your child about technical writing. Technical writers, what we do is write instructions. We do the step-by-step, we do the manuals, we do all the instructions. So we need future technical writers. So if they are able to master writing instructions fairly quickly, like, you can give them more and more difficult tasks, and if they continue to meet the challenge, then that may be something for them to consider, becoming a technical writer. They make good money, just so you know, because not a lot of people want to do that, so they are always in demand. The next activity is to have your child do a biography. Have them interview either their mom, their dad, their grandparents, someone in their family who they really admire, and it's an opportunity for them to go and visit with them and find out what it was like for them when they were their age, all the things that loved one did growing up, and then have your child compile all that information and write a biography about their loved one, and then they can present it to them, frame it. I mean, they can do all types of nice things to commemorate what they have compiled. The next activity is an autobiography. Have your child write a story about themselves. What has their life been like so far? And they can even do a fun twist at the end by, you know, just thinking about where they see themselves in the end. How would the story end? So they can talk about, again, their life from beginning all the way up to now, and they may have to ask you some questions, so make sure you're available to answer some of the questions they may have about things that they don't remember when they're doing the beginning parts of their life. And then the last activity is magazine writing. Ask your child what their favorite magazine is, and then once they determine what that favorite magazine is, then have them to write an article. If they were to write an article for that magazine, what would it say? What would it be about? You can even pull out some of those magazines, go to the library or go to a bookstore and find that magazine that they're struggling with, trying to figure out what they would actually write about, or you can go online and see if they have a website, just to get an idea of the type of articles that will go in that magazine. And then when they have finished writing their article, reach out to the magazine and say, hey, my child was doing a summer writing project, they wrote a magazine article, and would you consider publishing my child's article? And you never know what that may turn into. And also, a quick plug, I am hosting a magazine publishing workshop at the University of Memphis, July 6th through the 10th. It's for tweens and teens, ages 12 all the way up to 18. It's going to be Monday through Friday, the week of July 6th, from 9 to 2. Breakfast and lunch is included. They're going to hear from people from the magazine industry. They're going to also get a tour of the University of Memphis that week. So if your child has a very strong interest in writing or in photography or graphic design, you definitely want to get them involved in the magazine publishing workshop. It will be again held at the University of Memphis, and you can reach me at mtlycommunications@gmail.com, or you can call 855-456-4475 and I can give you all the information. You can also inbox me or direct message me on any of my social media sites. Again, my email is mtlycommunications@gmail.com. So I hope these writing activities are something that you will try with your kids. Again, pen pal writing, have them write out the instructions. Pen pal is more creative writing. The instructions is more technical writing. Then the biography, the autobiography, and then lastly, magazine article writing. And you can end up getting your child's article published. You never know. So I hope to see your child at my workshop, and if not, stay tuned. I will be doing more videos with writing tips and writing activities. And thank you so much for your attention. Again, this is Megan with MTLY Communications. Have a good one.